There's one man. There's one man who will definitely take the bronze bomber up on this challenge. There's just one. My only question to that one man is he going to get himself together to defeat the challenges that live within inside of his soul? Stay tuned. ABC, they still can't explain this. The main attraction, satisfaction for your listening or your leisure. Try to troll the coach and you will end up in a seizure. Pertain upon your brain, you just can't take the plain fact that this the LDBC. You don't tell us how to act. And if you hate the content, then take a step back. Why watch the video? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. And that's just the way that is. You know, guys, in the world of boxing, things are very predictable, okay? Things are very, very, very predictable. And here on the screen, these are the four men that, you know, for whatever we think their reasons are, they're not fighting Deontay Wilder. I mean, you got Alexander Povetkin, Pavek Roy. You got Luis Cheats. You got Joseph, do you smell what the Rock is cooking Parker? Okay, Joseph, do you smell what the Rock is cooking Parker? Don't want to fight Wilder. And then you have Anthony Joshua. So you have these four men that, you know, for all intents and purposes, they have an excuse, right? It's a legitimate excuse. It really is. It literally is legitimate. I mean, you know, you have Povetkin who says, hey, I don't know how those steroids got there. You got Luis Ortiz. Hey, it's blood pressure medication. You got Joseph, do you smell what the Rock is cooking Parker? He didn't say a damn thing. He just avoided the fight. You got Anthony Joshua talking, hey, I'll fight Wilder in 2019 or 2020. Guys, these are facts. I don't care what a person could say. These are facts. It's factual information. You know, it's amazing. You know, people, they probably already talking about how this guy only fights bums. You know, Deontay Wilder only fights bums. But then it's like, do people just, like, I'm trying to think, are people blind or are they deaf? Like, are you not seeing these four guys that won't fight the dude? Like, okay, like literally, guys, like there are four men in the sport right now who will not fight the guy. Like, I don't understand. See, people are trying to get me to say, well, you know, about the resume. I've come on here multiple times, and this the part about this community that really pisses me off is that you have some of us, we will say, you know what, that's resume not that great. But we look at the circumstances. Look, you got four top heavyweights that will not get in the ring. I'm not trying to hit it. You got four heavyweights that will not get in the ring. And it's always an excuse to why the fights don't happen. But people don't want to acknowledge that. They don't want to acknowledge it. It's more comfortable to just say that the man fights bums. And I knew, you know, you know what? When Deontay Wilder was like, I don't want to fight Bermain Stavern. People like, oh, well, he need to fight his man, though. He need to fight his man, though. That's what you're supposed to do. And then he fight him, and now, you know, you got videos and comments and all kind of crap. Well, you know, he's a bum. He's fighting bums. See, it's a no-win situation for Deontay Wilder. It really is a no-win situation. There is no way that he's going to win with objective people that watch. He's not going to win, okay? It's not going to happen. He is going to, no matter who he beats, he's never going to get his just due. It don't matter, okay? All four of these guys, he probably could have knocked them all out. I'm probably sure he would have knocked out Povetkin. I'm probably sure he would have ended Luis Ortiz. I'm sure he would have knocked out Joseph, do you smell what the Rock is cooking Parker? I know he would have knocked him out. Anthony Joshua, I'm not sure. I think that's a 50-50 fight. I think it's 50-50, but we'll never know because, well, Joshua and Eddie Hearn, this is a fact, said that Wilder is probably not going to be next. Won't be next. Eddie Hearn already said it. Anthony Joshua all but told you, no, I'm not fighting him next. Like, what is it? See, first, let me tell you, man. See, this the part where, you know, I have to ask the people who support Joshua, what about Eddie Hearn? I mean, Eddie Hearn first said the fight going to happen in 2018. Then he said he don't know if the fight happening next, okay? See, so Which one is it? Which one is it? I mean, you know, is the fight happening in 2018, Eddie? Or is the fight not happening next? Because we know that if the fight don't happen in 2018, then it ain't happening until 2019, 2020. Just like Anthony Joshua already stated. How you going to explain this? How you going to explain this? How was Eddie Hearn going to explain this one? I mean, guys, how is he? How was Anthony Joshua going to explain this one? I mean, I tell y'all what, though. I really ain't seen no mess like this, man. And these supposed to be big, tough, strong guys. Like, they're supposed to be big, tough, strong guys that don't want to fight other big, tough, strong guys. I'm telling you, man. Confrontational. Confrontation. And it's sad when you had the guy who was in rehab and having mental disorders that want to fight Wilder. It's sad when you had the guy who Wilder beat up said, listen, I want to get in there. He gave Bermane Stiverne a concussion the first time. You would think Bermane would be like, nah, man, I don't want back in there. The guy who Wilder beat up, I mean, completely destroyed him this time, asked for this fight. But then you got these guys, these top heavyweights, that won't even say Wilder's name. They won't even say his name in a damn sentence. Hell, I mean, forget about asking to fight him. I'm just saying what it is. You know, I can be a fan of Wilder and be objective. I can look at his resume and everybody know with a brain know that he hadn't fought, okay, these guys, the toughest competition. But everybody with a brain, you got to see that, okay, he tried to fight Povetkin. He went all the way over to Russia. I mean, what is it? He goes all the way to Russia to fight him. Fight canceled because the guy got popped. Fights Luis Ortiz. Tells Luis Ortiz, do not F this up. What does Luis Ortiz do? He gets popped. Calls out Parker. No words out of Parker. Wants to fight Anthony Joshua. Why? Why not? Why not have the fight? It's a fight. These two need to fight. Joshua and Eddie Hearn, they talking real scary. Joshua, 2019, 2020. Are you serious? So hell, what is it going to be? A damn Olympic event? Are they going to the Olympics to fight? Gotta be kidding me, man. Gotta be kidding me. Age-old trick in boxing. It's the promoter job to make money, and it's the fighter's job to just win. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. The state of boxing is just no more about legacy, man. Boxing is really sad. I'm glad Wilder won, but you know what? I would have rather him be, you know, in a ring with one of these top 4 heavyweights. Then you got Jarrell Big Baby Miller not afraid to call out Wilder. Like, again, what is it, y'all? Like, do certain fighters have a damn heart and the other one, they don't got a heart, they got a vagina? Like, what is it? I don't know. But I tell you what, man. If people don't want to look at this objectively, I can understand you don't even roll with Deontay Wilder. I get that part. You don't roll with him. So what? Okay, great. You know, I mean, we can look at the resume and say he's fought about. Why do people choose to ignore these 4 guys who he tried to fight and they wanted no parts of it? Why do people want to ignore that? It baffles the hell out of me. I tell you what, though. It's a reason why they're not getting in the ring. It's a reason why they don't want to work. And we all know the reason why. It's this. It's that right there, y'all. That's why these guys don't want to get in. Bermane Stiverne got put to sleep. And I'm going to tell you something. This fight should have been stopped after the second knockdown. You know, and I just thought the referee he did a terrible job, man. He did a horrible job. Like, the guy turned his back. He walking in circles. That means stop the fight. You know what? I think I could have did a better refereeing job. And I'm just saying, Bermane Stiverne, I'm pretty sure this dude, he got a concussion, man. Come on. And I feel bad, you know. I like Bermane Stiverne. Like, I feel bad that this guy probably, man, he's retiring. This is it. He's 39, man. He shouldn't even get back in the ring. I mean, it's really sad that his career would have to end like this. It is. And really, after that second knockdown, this fight should have been stopped, man. Even if Bermane Stiverne would have been crying and complaining about it, it's better than a guy getting put to sleep, man. It is what it is. But this is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe.